Hey there, friends. Nibs again, out here in the garage tonight, doing a little bit of goofing around. Got a quick mail call, hopefully a quick mail call for you guys. Got several things to show, so you know how I can get kind of long-winded, but we're going to go ahead and get started. First off, this is a mail call from a long time ago, but finally getting to work on several of these subscriber guns that were sent in, and this is one first of three that was sent in by a subscriber, and got her sealed up and working pretty good. This is a Crossman Model 73 CO2. It can do so you cock the lever down, a little lever action, and then you push up on this little bail here. You can put a pellet in there, or you can put BBs in here on the top, and that's what I'm going to do for right now. I'm going to do a separate video on this guy too, but I wanted to show you guys this in the mail call because the separate video probably won't go up for a while. I'm working on about 2 weeks worth of videos right now. But so once you got your BBs in there, there's actually a gravity feed here with a little magnet, and I do have a splatter burst. Like a hit. I can't tell the glare. The glare from my light is I was hitting it this morning. Oh, there it is. So I'm probably getting low on CO2. I shot this thing probably about 25 or 30 times this morning. Yeah, it sounds like it is. Hitting a little off to the left, need a little. But maybe it's not. But that's pretty cool. I got two more. Got an old 760 and then a Daisy 880. Or yeah, 880 to fix up there too. So now I got a couple of knives that came in the mail. These first two I got on eBay, and I actually opened these up yesterday, and I started working on this one. Other one I worked on, and it looks pretty nice. This one's pretty tough, but I'm going to do my best on it. But it's a case. It's a really, I mean, it's a nice, I love my 18 patterns, and we've got an 18 challenge going on. So I'll get this one fixed up enough that I can show it off in the 18 pattern challenge. But this is an old model 18, 6318. And let's see, this one is the 80 to 89, and it has 6 dots. So that would be a 83. So not that old to be looking this bad, but all the blades are really chewed up on it. But I'm going to do my best to make it into a good user anyway. None of the blades are broken, but they're all just whittled right down pretty badly. But it has some pretty, I think that's green, they call that green bone. But a really pretty knife when the blades are not open. But that one's pretty nice. So now this next one was also in really rough shape, and I've already gave it a good day at the spa. And this is a sodbuster. Here's what the back side of the blade looked like when I first got it. And it's still got a little bit of, you can see a little bit of grind marks. I didn't want to go too much deeper because I didn't want the blade material to get too thin. But I got her nice and sharp now. Really, this is actually a carbon steel sodbuster from I think this is a 1975, if I remember right. I can't see the dots right now because I'm still working out some of the rust from the pivot. With you dab some oil in there, and then you work it, and the oil will work out the rust, and it's really loosened up really nice. But there is some key differences, and I wanted to kind of show that real quick. So this is a 1975 sodbuster, and then this is a 1991 sodbuster. And one of the big differences it looks like the pivot rivet is larger on the older one. And then also one of the other things I noticed right away was on the back pin is way up high on the older one, and then down low towards the very back on the newer one. So that's pretty cool. And so this one's going to go in the vintage rotation. Really, really cool. So those two came in yesterday, and I opened them up and started working on them already. And this one just came in today. I already opened up the package and looked at it while I was working from home today, doing some documentation for some projects we've been doing. But this is another Boy Scout knife. I really love my Boy Scout knives. This one, actually, I meant to put some oil on it before I started the video up, and I forgot, because the main blade is a little crunchy, and I hate opening and closing those without giving them a little bit of. So it's a nice little Stockman. This is a Camillus too. It's really, really cool. But other than I can already feel it's better. But it is the Camillus tang stamp from 60 to like 77, 78. Has a really nice coping blade for the second blade, and then the third blade is. This is very interesting. The third blade is actually like another little spear point, and I've never seen a pattern like that. Of course, this does not have a model number on it, which is very odd for Camilluses as well. But it has that long match strike nail nick, and then the Boy Scout emblem. So if anybody knows what the model number of this one might be, it's kind of what they call that, where it swells in the middle, swell center or something like that. But that's a really cool knife. And so this one, if you look at it, this blade's not so bad, but it's got a little bit of, just a tiny bit of tarnish on it. But the photography was very poor on the part of the seller. And this blade has a bunch of like glue from opening packages or glue tape on it, and it looked like it was corroded and all but it's actually in pristine shape other than that glue that's on there. So that's pretty cool. So I got this one really cheap because of the poor photography and on the person's part. All right, so now the next ones are all air gun related. I opened this one up already as well. So this one is coming into us from my buddy Brian over at the Hasbro channel. I believe neither one of these are functional, but we're going to go ahead and see what we can. So this one, all right, so it cocks. So this one is a Diana. Well, it's actually a high score, but it's a Diana. And it says it's a high score model 806. And it was made in 1966. All right, so it's shooting. So he said something about this one being really grind. Yeah, I can hear that. So he was worried about that grindy sound when it gets cocked. But that should be not a big deal to take care of. Shooting pretty good though, so that is pretty cool. It's got on both sides of the stock, it's got this little high score badge, and it's very much like, is it like my, yeah, not as much as I thought. So I have a couple of small Dianas out here that, and I was thinking it was one of the ones that was up here, but it's not. So I have a couple more that are over here in the other rack, but we'll go ahead and take a look at that one and get that one fixed up for them. And then this other one, I'm not sure what's going on with it, but so this is a Quackenbush number 1, model number 1, and I'll have to look up and see when that serial number is. Mine, let's see here, mine's like a 33,000. serial number. This one's 25,000. So mine 33,000 puts it at the last year of production. And so this one's probably a little bit older, but right now, actually there's a thing with some parts in it over there, but it cocks, but when you cock it, it won't allow you to shoot it, but if you push back on it, you can release the, so there's something going on with the trigger mechanism where it's sticking once you get it cocked. So I should be able to get that apart and have a look at that and hopefully get this thing up and shooting for Brian again. Really cool, these old Quackenbushes. So that'll be a lot of fun too. So the number 1 was their very first product, started in like 1870 sometime, 1874 or something like that, 73. And that one was a continuous product for them all the way up until 1933, when Quackenbush, the original Quackenbush founder, passed away, and then the rest of the people running the company decided to stop making firearms and air guns. The main focus of that whole company was making like kitchen utensils and all kinds of other metalware other than guns and stuff. Now this last one here is a package coming into me from Pyramid Air. Ordered this the other day. I was watching a video from John over at the Wingman 115 channel, and appreciate his channel. I've seen a couple people talk about this, but after watching his review, I decided to pull a trigger on this guy and go ahead and grab it. This is a Umarex Avaera. I think this is a pretty new release for them, and there's a couple of pistols that are similar to this out on the market already. It really has the look of like the Crossman. No, I don't remember what the model number is now, but there's a Crossman with a very similar rotary mag type of setup on it. And but you can never have too much fun out here in the garage, right? But also, so before I get the pistol out, let's just so while I was going to pay a shipping charge for Pyramid Air anyway, I figured I might as well restock on some pellets. So I went ahead, I've been really loving these JTS pellets, so I went ahead and ordered some more 177s. I need to get some more 22s as well, but so let's see, I got a tin of the 8.7 round nose, tin of the 10.4 round nose. I haven't tried those ones yet. That's going to be interesting. I got another tin of the 7.87 wad cutters, and I think so. You buy 3 from Pyramid, and you get a 4th one for free. And so the 4th one is another tin of the 7.87 wad cutters. So those are the pellets that my Vapor Max, my two Vapor Max, absolutely love those JTS wad cutters. So that's why I want to get some more of those. A lot of my other guns like them too. It wasn't just that, but so now let's take a look here. So we've got the Umarex Avaera. It comes with 2 extra bonus magazines, it says. This is a CO2 powered pellet up to 380 feet per second, and CO2 not included. What a bummer. So pretty cool little pistol. Let's see here. So okay, there it goes. So you Have a little twisty thing here on the bottom. And then you pull the grip off, and now that's where your CO2 goes. Let me get a CO2 out. I'm gonna have to get some CO2s out for that other one too. All right, there's 2 in that box still. So this one does have the seal right around the neck. So this is one of the ones you would want to put a drop of Pelgun oil on. So the ones that seal, it still doesn't hurt to put a little drop of oil on your CO2. So the ones that seal like the whole chamber, like from the back, you screw a cap on and it has an O-ring that seals the whole chamber. It's not nearly as crucial to put oil on the tip of the CO2 as it is for one like this one, where there's actually an O-ring inside here that seals around the neck of the CO2. So that will do 2 things. It'll actually give you, it'll help lubricate the it'll help lubricate the...
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Hey there, folks. Sorry about that interruption. I had a call come in and it made my video stop. But while I was, after I got done with it, I thought I had started the camera back up and started doing things, but I already put screwed the CO2 down, put the grip on, and now she's shooting. So we're going to go ahead and load up the mag. You pull back this little thing here, grab your mag out, and loading this up with some Meisterkuggens. So anyway, then you just pull that back and it'll drop in, and now we're ready to go. I'll bring you guys out here. And then we'll get out of here. So I do still have my camera running downrange at that splatterburst. I didn't set anything else up, but looks like pretty much non-adjustable. Maybe it looks like you could actually loosen that and do a little bit of windage adjustment for the trigger. But this looks like one that I'd like to put a red dot on, I think. So let's see what we can do with this mag full in here. Oop. So John didn't mention that in his video. The first one, every once in a while, when you try to shoot the first one, it doesn't line up just right. You got to wiggle it a little bit to get it started. But then once you get the first one working, then it actually cycles pretty good. Not a bad trigger. He did a little bit of tinkering with that already as well too. I'm going to aim up at like 12 o'clock there. Oops, that one hit off to the left a little. Yeah, okay, I see where we're heading there. Yeah, we need to do a little bit of a windage adjustment on the... Okay, that was it. So anyway, there you go. That, I think I might put a little red dot on here. That would be the cat's meow, I think, right here. Do that little bit of so he just changed out the trigger return spring, and it made a night and day difference, he said. But neat little pistol. I could see myself shooting it like an Olympian. But looks like a neat little setup, and I really enjoy these fun little CO2 guns anyway. But there you go. Really, really pretty cool mail call, and more stuff to do out here in the garage. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.